difficult day by day to do the policing. Law and order is basically, in a nutshell, we know that maintain of peace in the society, curtail unrest, manage crowd properly, then you have to other work like, that detection of crime, etc., etc. But what is happening, as we have seen, the policing, especially we talk of law and order, is confined basically to maintain the VIP route bandobast, maintaining the crowd control, but detection investigations is the least priority, which is our observation, unfortunately. So we have to draw some line what can be done. Normally it was thought of that there should be separate investigation wing who can concentrate on crime investigation so that the result is much better. But it is not happening, whatever reasons may be. So unless we segregate the law and order part with the investigation and detection part, will not improve on the quality of investigation. Secondly, that as we say that, police is majority time engaged in VIP bandobast and the parameter is not decided. Any number of time anything happens, every stage is drawn from the police stations and that lead to suffering of other basic policing work. And whenever anybody goes to the police station, they find there is nothing in the police station and nobody else other than that they call the para sentry. And they find very difficult to lodge any complaint, etc., etc. So we have to see that SOP should be there for effective route bandobast, for effective crowd control, for proper investigation wing, and we have to create that and all. And as we know that crowd management is becoming, very, very difficult. And India especially, I feel that is the place where highest number of people gather. Take example of Kumbh Mela, take example of any, temple bandobast. For example, like Tamil Nadu, we have, that Madurai happens Chitrai festival. Thiruvannamalai temple is there, that every year Kartege Deepam festival time, more than 15-20 lakh people assemble there and all. And that becomes a challenging part for the police, not only to create the facilities, so they should come without fear and with full safety, do their, rituals and go back home. So here the role of technology comes in a very big way, and that we have seen that with the introduction of drones and use of AI, it has become very, 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 very good. I can say the example, for example, now we are in a position to do the counting of the devotees with the help of almost 95%. Then what can be the segregation of the crowd so that, there is no unwanted stampede. So with the help of technology, we have been, 4 to 6% per square meter. So that kind of management is being done. And last 5-10 years, it has really helped. And with the introduction of drone technology, Tamil Nadu is the, I think, one state where drone unit has been introduced. With the acquisition of drones, Tamil Nadu police went into agreement with IIT Madras and Guinea College of Engineering so that they should be part of drone manufacture, and IIT Madras will be in a position to give all the technical experts and all, and we are quite successful. And with the introduction of drone technology, we have been able to help the public in their safety operation. For example, beach, Marina Beach, and the huge crowd comes on every Sunday. And there are a lot of droning cases used to happen. But with the introduction of this drone, now it is almost nil cases. Similarly, that what happened that during the all flood we have, so mitigation has been quite effective in this way. Then we have introduced, that public can be addressed through a drone, so that they can be addressed with the loudspeaker systems and all. So advance of technology, use of technology especially artificial intelligence drones, is helping in a very proper, effective way. Then we have that traffic control. Traffic control, as Mr. Parmaya said, that when he came to Hyderabad, he was given challan, that e-challan system and all. So this is introduced everywhere. And it is helping, especially the certain corridor we have. For example, Tamil Nadu said that ECR road. ECR road is free road, goes to Pondicherry. And there used to be very large number of road accidents. Because road is free, people going in very large speeds. So again, with the introduction of this drone technology, AI technology, we have reduced the fatal accident in large extent. Then theft takes place. Now, question is that, especially that all of you might have noticed, when you have theft of cell phone quite rampant. When you go to police station, they will not register the case because they find the number will increase. So they find via media. Tamil Nadu is something called community policing. We have the CSR, community service registered. But any complaint given to you will be noted down and do the normal, inquiries and all, and they will convert into FIR or close the case. So all the theft of mobile phone is CSR. At least there's some receipt is there, and they try to, help the people to, get the cell phone detected on. But as we know, the percent is very low. So here we have to introduce, as I say, that intelligence with the proper human knowledge. Unless there is proper combination between the human intelligence and the artificial intelligence, we will not be able to achieve. Say, for example, like India, we have the problem of nationalism in a big way. In 2010, 126 districts was badly affected. Now in 2024, it has been brought down to only 38 districts. And it is possible only with the proper use of Samadhan doctrine was used, where technology and the development of local area was taken here. And by doing that, it was very easy to achieve that and all. So that proper use of like our human intelligence with the existing requirement, it is available to achieve whatever we want. There's not a problem. Now, as we know that cybercrime is like creating, I think, really big problem. Almost last 2024, we might have lost 23,000 crore in India only. And very easy, especially to, because of the boom in technology, very easy to, make fool on deepfake. All things are there. So at least steps were taken now to how to control that. So that 1930 is introduced, so that, one can immediately call and give that, financial cyber, fraud. And every state is very, very effective on that. For example, Tamil Nadu, every DCP office, one cybercrime unit has been fixed. Every district, now cybercrime unit is fixed because this crime is happening so rampantly. But problem is that lack of awareness. Very easy to make digital arrest. So many cases are happening and is being informed, all of them, time and again. But in spite of that, they become victim very easily. So unless we take the proper efforts to create awareness so that they should not be victim to that. Some efforts is being taken, but it's not sufficient to create that kind of awareness here. And I'm quite sure once it is created, number of crimes will be reduced very, very effectively. And I can say that one personal example that how technology is used to crack the cases. Now it is becoming like these days, now use of cell phone, tracking of cell phone is very easy because of, a lot of the systems that come. I will take one example that when I was DC Crime and Traffic in 2022, and one of the very hardened criminal which was involved in, that lot of activities, escape from the police station by opening fire in the police station and injuring a lot of police stations, snatching the AK-47 rifle from the police station and all. And the group of gang, that that time is called Aluma group. And they were inside the jail for 7-8 months, and finally they escaped. The huge hue and cry. Miss Jalta she was the chief minister at that point of time. And suddenly, that was announced that I'm going to head the team to, track them. And that was, cell phone was very new at that point, not very much used. But they were using much more than what police was using at that point in time also. So we kept on chasing here, there, and we arrested a lot of, their small fellows. But nobody was ready to give the information because they are the hardcore criminal who has been